Let's go.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, the Ninja Reviewer here. How you guys doing? Today I'm here to review to you guys Fairy Tail episode 267, and this is the second episode regarding to the Fairy Tail Zero spin-off, not spin-off, but prequel manga arc that we're in right now. So basically this episode pretty much continues the adventures after 7 years of MAVIS and Ziria, and they're pretty much on the island, and I just want to know how the hell can these two girls actually survive on the island by themselves with no knacks of civilization. There was no types of cable, no type of electricity or anything like that for them to survive, yet they were able to make themselves like a ultra big library, kind of like a castle, like a fortress. And for some odd reason, they actually have their own rooms as well. Like, yeah, they even have their own dressing rooms where they sleep. It's like, damn. Like, what was that movie Rebel once? Oh, yeah, Castaway? Yeah. Where you at right now, man? You just got played out by fucking two little girls that can actually build a whole civilization in, like, 7 years. And that was actually pretty fucking cool. So we see them on their survival life, and all of a sudden we see, I forget his name, but it's Makarov's father. We actually do see Warden, and we actually see Master Hades back in the day when he was actually younger. So we basically see them, and they finally land on the island to look for this Tenryu Island sacred treasure, when we find out later on that it was stolen. We don't know why or how, but it was just stolen. Meanwhile, though, we see that Makarov's father pretty much comes to the fray. He actually does find the library eventually. Ziria is not really the people type because she hasn't really talked to anybody within 7 years and kind of forgot how to do socialism and how to socialize, and she pretty much became more of the shy type, while Mavis has pretty much been honing on her skills by reading a lot of books, doing a lot of research, and becoming more of a war tactician. And I guess you could see how she was able to maintain herself and how she is, and this is why I think she fits perfectly as the role for the first master. And this is the reason why she is so top tier when it comes to Masters of Fairy Tail, because of her tactician and her skills when it comes to her wits and her mind. When it comes to battle and war, she's actually the perfect tactician for it. You know, who would have thought a little 13 loli girl was, able to actually, have themselves a little war, or not war, but a really war tactician. Way to go there, creators. Awesome. So then we find out that pretty much that they play this little game, and Makarov's father pretty much creates this like magic burial, like, nothing can get through it, and the only way for them to release it is to play this game. And the game is pretty much to actually tell each other about themselves and take a guess on who this person actually is. It's a weird kind of game, but I thought it was actually, pretty funny for the most part. But then it was also pretty serious because Mavis was just that good. And the way, the rules specified about the way he explained the rules and how the rules were explained to her, she pretty much realized, like, wait a minute, I can take this to my advantage. Like, I can actually outplay him and outsmart him by saying, like, oh, wait, when you said that, that's incorrect. I'm not really a bird, I'm a human. And he was going to say something else, like a bird something, but Mavis didn't let him finish. And I'm like, what are you, Kanye West now? Like, what the fuck? So we find out that basically, now that he actually made the rules a little more specifically, then that's when things got a little tricky between the two of them. But in the end, Mavis pretty much won. And then we find out that the sacred treasure was stolen. And we find out that Mavis really wanted to go out on an adventure. She wanted to explore the other islands, the other locations. They want to see other types of magic, and they really want to meet a fairy. And the whole reason why is because she wants to meet a fairy. It was always her dream ever since she was a little girl that she always believed in fairies and always wanted to meet one. So as a promise, I decided to go with them to the actual island or location or where they're setting out for their adventure in order to actually find the actual treasure that actually isn't founded. And it was kind of funny too, because basically, like, Hades and them pretty much already found, like, where the treasure location is, and they're both like, what was the whole point of this freaking game then, just to waste time? Which I thought, was simple, was kind of funny, but overall, that's sadly pretty much it for this episode. Really not that much happened besides that, but, well, I mean, we do get to see Mavis being a really, really smart tactician. Like, the really reason why I like this episode was because of the way she outplayed, Makarot's father. Again, I forget his name, but, I'll figure it out a bit later. But mostly, yeah. It was really cool, though, just basically, seeing him getting outplayed was actually really funny. So, yeah, overall, when it comes to the actual episode, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was good for the most part. Not really too much anything crazy going on in this episode, but it was a fun episode. I liked it. I mean, there were some serious moments and funny moments. The animation for the most part was actually pretty good. I didn't find any flaws or any problems with it. I thought it was smooth with the pacing and the pacing. Not the pacing. The animation kind of reminds me a little bit of a mixture of new and a mixture of old, from the good old days of Fairy Tail to the new days of the Fairy Tail animation, which actually is a very nice mixture. I really wish they could keep that. But overall, that's sadly pretty much it for this episode. Will I be continuing to review this? Yes, I will. It's just, I heard it does pick up from here, and it goes, don't worry, don't panic. It does pick up from here. It does start off like a bit slow, but it will pick up, though, from what I've heard. But whatever, though. I guess that's pretty much how, most arcs start in certain series. Like, they take their sweet-ass time to build up, and then finally all the big shit actually happens. So, I'll see you guys in the next episode. But overall, this episode was just a good episode overall. I give it about a 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5. Definitely a good plus episode. It was really cool to see how much Mavis has grown over the last 7 years, and how much knowledge and how much creativity she has learned over the past years with her just being with Zero, which I believe they're so cute together. Like, oh my god, they're just so adorable. Even Mavis, like, it's just the two of them combined just make a really cute team, and it's just so adorable. But overall, though, I would definitely say that's pretty much it, though. So, I heard it does pick up, from here when they go on their adventure on the boat. I heard it does pick up. Well, I hope. The preview kind of says otherwise, but, I'll see. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below of this week's episode of Fairy Tail Zero. And until then, guys, I will catch you guys for the next episode. This is the Ninja Reviewer signing out. Peace out. And my manga fans, keep supporting what you read and what you watch. And I'll see you guys for Fairy Tail episode 268. Later, guys. Peace.